I'm not doing my job.
You're gonna walk over here. You're gonna stand in the middle, right on that. And then Robert C. Marshall, he's gonna lead them to you. He's gonna have to put her in there. And once you're done, you just and then your seat is over here. I think it's and then yeah, so those for the diplomas, and then once you're done there,
Please be seated. Good afternoon, and welcome to the May 2021 commencement ceremony for Methodist College spring graduates. I am Dr. Tracy Polvorty, Interim Chancellor of Methodist College. Today is a long-anticipated celebration. For our graduates, this day represents the culmination of years of work toward a vision realized. Graduates, this ceremony commemorates your achievements and celebrates your dedicated work toward the completion of your degree. Now, Mr. Brian Moody, Chair of the Board of Directors of Methodist College, and partner with Kavanaugh, Scully, Sudow, White, and Frederick, will bring congratulatory remarks on behalf of the Methodist College Board of Directors. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Brian Moody.
Thank you. On behalf of the Methodist College Board of Directors, congratulations on the completion of your degree. This is an outstanding achievement. The Board of Directors recognizes your hard work, your commitment to your fields of study, and your dedication to making a difference in the world in which we live. I now have the pleasure of welcoming Chaplain Pat Andreessen, Director of Pastoral Care at Unity Point Health, to the podium. Please stand for the invocation.
Good afternoon. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Yes. They sound more ready than family. Pray with me, please. Gracious Heavenly Father, I seek your blessing. I seek your blessing on the lives of these precious people who are about to start a new chapter. I want to thank you for all the precious relationships that were formed and bonded in their time together. I seek your blessing on the individuals, the couples, the families that were behind the scenes and made today possible for these people about to become healthcare professionals. I seek your immense blessing on the college, on the faculty, on the staff, on all the people who have dedicated their lives to making days like this come true. And I seek your blessing on the corporation in the background that believes in education, is a part of healthcare, and will be a part of the future of many in this place. I seek your blessing on this day. I seek your grace and I seek your mercy as we recognize and as we celebrate. In your precious Son's name, amen.
Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Ted Bender. Dr. Bender is president of Unity Place, which offers the most comprehensive addiction and mental health services in the Central Illinois region. He earned his doctorate in psychology at Florida State University. Dr. Bender then went on to complete his residency at the Warren Alpert School of Medicine, Brown University in Providence, Rhode Island. Later in his career, he earned a master's in business administration at Texas A&M and recently completed the Harvard Business Analytics program in order to gain a solid position in the evolving field of predictive algorithms and machine learning. Dr. Bender's career began in 2011 in Southern Florida, working in the addiction field. Over his career, Dr. Bender has served as a clinician and in the administrative leadership role. Earlier in his career, Dr. Bender was an integral part of a large military grant designed to fund research surrounding military suicide. This work led to the start of the Military Suicide Research Consortium. Treating veterans and improving access to care for veterans is a central focus for Dr. Bender, one which he hopes to develop in the Peoria area. Transitioning from the for-profit environment into a community-focused nonprofit setting, Dr. Bender moved to Peoria to lead Unity Place in January 2020. Since moving to Peoria, Dr. Bender has joined Methodist College and the University of Illinois College of Medicine as adjunct faculty. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Ted Bender.
Thank you very much for that introduction. I still hear that bio, and I still don't recognize that person sometimes. And you may hear of that the academics I've taken on in my career and think that I was just some excellent, great student, that started every semester by reading the syllabus and starting to plan ahead and doing the pre-readings and never start that paper, at midnight the night before it was due. But no, that was exactly what I did. Even into grad school where it was virtually impossible to do it the night before. I would just start a week before when you had 16 weeks to do it. So, in all of that, what I quickly learned about myself was that I procrastinated a lot, but I really thrived under imminent pressure, and I just learned to adapt to that and to accept that. And once I figured out that strength, I was okay. So this is your day of celebration, reflection, and a day of appreciation. This moment right now is years in the making, and I know how hard you all worked to get to this point. Think back on that and look at what it took to get to graduation day today. Your academic journey represents years of planning, preparing, studying, and sacrificing. During this time, you've built a foundation of knowledge, important skill sets, friendships, memories, all molding you into the person that you are today. You fostered a strong work ethic, determination, and perseverance that has aided you in accomplishing your goals and also supported you in pulling those infamous all-nighters that we just talked about to complete your end-of-semester project or cram for your final exams. I teach here at Methodist College as adjunct, mostly online, and it was interesting. I've taught one semester, I'm teaching in the summer and the fall, and I'm pondering if I should make everybody turn on their cameras, although I know if I was in the class, I wouldn't want to do that. So it's a conundrum, but oftentimes I'd have 17 people in there and one camera on, and it just felt like I was talking to a black screen the whole time. I didn't know if anyone was actually listening to me. So I found the online teaching experience to be quite interesting. But even on the days with too much caffeine and not enough sleep, and believe me, I can relate, you made it happen, and that's what matters. You've demonstrated that you have what it takes to dream it, set a goal, believe in yourself, and achieve that goal. These skills will serve you very well in your career ahead. So let's pause for a moment to take in this important day. I reflect on my college career and my graduate school work all the time. And I remember, and maybe you can relate, I remember feeling like, especially in undergrad, all right, I'm a junior now, I got X amount of credits to go, I can't wait to graduate, just be done with this so I can move on with my career. And then I went to grad school, I kept going, and I said the same thing in grad school, can't wait to finish and get my PhD and just be done with this. But I can tell you that I would give anything just to go back for one day. Just go back in time for one day, because those were some of the greatest times of my life. And that's kind of what I want to focus on a little bit, is just the here and the now. A single day is made up of 86,400 seconds. And you might want to know why I know that. Well, my son, Dominic, is 9 years old, and he has a high propensity for mathematics. Very impressive skill set, and he told me, as he often does with everything that involves mathematics or numbers. These 86,400 seconds are a chance to live life to the fullest, to make a difference, be present, to be kind, and be happy in the moment. Rather than living our life in fast forward, as we often do, with a focus on the future and what's ahead, life is most fully lived here in the present moment. That's my wish for you today, to slow down, take it all in, and absorb the significance of this day, your graduation. What's more, you've achieved all of this during the most challenging and uncertain period of our lifetime. I joke around about this with my own staff and other people, but think about it. If you're in an interview and someone asks you the question, tell me about a time where you succeeded through diversity. Every one of you has a great answer to that question now, right? You finished your college degree through COVID-19 with all the changes and difficulties that went with that. That is very impressive. If this difficult time has taught me anything, it's really taught me to appreciate life and participate in it more fully. This past year and a half has given us a lot to think about. I've had numerous conversations with family, friends, and colleagues about this pandemic, sharing concerns, fears, and words of support. And in these conversations, I began to notice a common thread. That commonality was rediscovered in my appreciation for the little things, which aren't really that little. They can be easy to overlook in the midst of everyday life. Just the ability to hold class in person, which we all took for granted. Going out to eat, attending a sporting event. When I first moved to Peoria, I was going to hockey games and basketball games all the time. It was really fun. I miss that. Or just gathering with friends, just to name a few. I know tonight when you're celebrating this, you'll all be appropriately social distanced, wrapped in bubble wrap and not coming anywhere close to each other. But you know what I'm talking about. These simple things that we took for granted became just kind of flipped upside down. In preparing to talk with you today, I've done a ton of reflecting. I've been thinking not about the challenges of the past year, but also where I was 20 years ago when I graduated college and where I am today. It's safe to say that I've learned quite a bit in that time. I haven't necessarily discovered any secret formula for success. I believe each person kind of needs to find their own path individually. I will tell you, though, that a huge percent of it is just showing up. Don't ever limit yourself to what you think you can do. If you want it, go after it, show up, and show everybody else that you can do it. Oftentimes, how you portray yourself is how other people will see you. And most of it, again, is just showing up and going after it. Since graduation, I'm glad to share a few life lessons with you. Now, I'm the type of person where I hate unsolicited advice. If you sit down and just start giving me advice, I'm just rolling my eyes. I don't even want to hear you, right? But I'm also the type of person that I will ask for it if I need it. So I'm going to give you some advice anyway, so bear with me. A few life lessons. There's been a lot of points where I wish I would have known then what I know now. It would have saved me a lot of stress and the occasional migraine, but life just doesn't work that way, and I'm glad because that's part of our journey. Instead, we most commonly live and learn, and my father told me many times growing up that I always have to learn things the hard way, and unfortunately, that's still the case. Sometimes we get it right the first time, sometimes we have to try and try again, and we may not always succeed, and that's okay. That's one of the greatest lessons in life are often through our failures. We can't be afraid to fail or get it wrong, or we'll never try in the first place. If I were to share a few words of wisdom with the me of 20 years ago, here are a few things I would say. First, and this is one of the only tattoos I've ever considered getting, and I still didn't because I chickened out, okay? There's been two. The first tattoo I consider actually in the beginning of the 2013 college football season, I told my friends and family that if Florida State won the national championship, I'd get a Florida State tattoo. They won, and I chickened out and didn't do it. The second one, and I still think about this to this day, is I always wanted, if I was going to get one, I wanted to really mean something or be useful. So it's Latin, it's a Latin phrase, and I'll probably butcher the pronunciation, but stick with me. Minus loquitur dicito plura. And basically what that means is speak less, say more. In my mind, I had it, part of it on here and part of it on here, as a daily reminder to just shut up and listen. We can learn so much from those around us, and early in my career, I quickly learned just how much I had to learn. I found a mentor. My first mentor taught me so many invaluable things, and one of the things that he taught me was how to sit comfortably in uncomfortable silence. As a therapist, that's a key tactic. And since then, I've had many, many more, including now. These mentors provided me with support, direction, and most importantly, helped me discover my true potential. My second life lesson, show appreciation, especially in management and leadership. This is absolutely the key to building good culture and keeping people together. In my mind, it's not solely defined by numbers or achievement, success in a career. Success is rooted in the people, the relationships in the organization that are behind the achievements. The people of the organization in healthcare, in academics, and any other field are the heart of success of any organization. Treat everybody with kindness and respect. It takes the whole team to get the job done, and each person has an impact. I'll give you an example. In the hospital, the surgeon cannot be successful without the team who comes before to clean and sterilize the space, the pre-op team to prep the patient, the surgical team to assist and monitor during surgery. It takes all of them working together as one team. We can achieve great things through the power of a great team. In your career, I encourage you to take time to notice and appreciate those that you work with. Gratitude and a simple thank you does go quite a long way. My final lesson is to live life to the fullest. You've heard this before many times, and it sounds kind of cliche, I know, but I'm saying it again. We talked earlier about those 86,400 seconds that make up each day. Though the days can sometimes feel long, and they will, the years are really very short, and they go by very quickly. In the process of achieving your dreams, make sure to participate in life along the way. Happiness is not just found in the outcomes. It goes back to my example of being an undergrad. I know you guys can all relate to me on that one. And now here you are. You're done. You've achieved your outcome. But the journey was a lot of the enjoyment along the way. You made great friends, lifelong friends, and it wasn't just about the end. Happiness is found in the moments along the way, along the journey. One of the biggest things I've learned throughout my life and my career is not to put happiness on hold, but to find happiness in each day. In the midst of the big projects, the pressured deadlines, and other stressors of our life, even then, happiness can be found. In your future career, you too will feel the stress and the pressures of deadlines and expectation, especially now. In those moments, remember, if the current situation or challenge at hand won't matter in 5 years, 5 months, 5 weeks, or even 5 minutes, don't let it take away the happiness that can be found in each day. So I wanted to close with a quote from a book. I started going through the list of books. I read a lot, and I was looking at my bookshelf, and I came across a profound book that I wanted to share a passage with you all in. I took an afternoon last week glancing through these, and I found the book I wanted to find when I was reading to my son. While picking out this bedtime book, to my surprise, I found exactly what I wanted to say. The simplicity of the message, the truth of the message hold a lot of meaning for me today. It's a book that speaks to your potential and the wonderful things you are going to achieve. This profound novel is Oh, the Places You Will Go by Dr. Seuss. And here's the passage. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy or gal who will decide where to go. Today is your day. In closing, the class of 2021, you are off to great places. You get to decide your career ahead. I can't think of a single degree that is in more high demand right now than the one that you have all achieved today. So congratulations on that. You're the next generation of talented nurses and healthcare workers. I look forward to seeing you take on the world with your skills, your ambitions, and your passions. Congratulations, class of 2021. Enjoy this day and the celebration of this great accomplishment. Thank you very much.
Good morning, or good afternoon. Oh my gosh, everybody. It's nice to see this whole area full of friends, families, and of course the graduates. I am Pam Ferguson, Dr. Pam Ferguson. I am the Dean of Nursing, and I want to thank Dr. Bender for his inspiring words, and it is my pleasure to be able to introduce the student speaker. And our student speaker for this afternoon's ceremony is Mr. Kobe Slaughter. Let me tell you a little bit about Kobe. He is graduating from Methodist today with a degree in Latin honors of cum laude, and also with a minor in diversity, equity, and inclusion studies, and a certificate in the community-based primary care. He is from Bloomington, Illinois, and received his Associates in Art with a concentration in nursing May of 2018 from Heartland Community College in Normal, Illinois. In addition to going to school, Kobe also works at OSF St. Francis in the emergency department as an ED technician. After school, he plans to return to the emergency department at OSF and practice as a registered nurse. Eventually, he plans to continue his education to the doctorate level of nursing practice, either clinically and become a family nurse practitioner or in a leadership and management position. Please welcome Mr. Colby Slaughter.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kobe Slaughter, and I am a 2021 graduating nursing student. I'm honored to stand before you all on behalf of the 2021 graduating class of Methodist College. I would first like to welcome and thank our guests for being here today. You've played a substantial role in our success, and we're able to celebrate this accomplishment because of your continued support and sacrifice throughout the years. I would also like to thank the faculty at Methodist College, faculty and staff. You believed in us at times when we didn't believe in ourselves, and you encouraged us to keep going and study harder. And to the graduates, congratulations. We finally did it. All the late nights and early mornings, all the pre-work and studying, all the tears and frustration, and for some, all the commuting. It was all worth it, and we've earned a degree that speaks for itself. When I first started classes at Methodist College, the first thing I noticed about the student body was our differences. The students at Methodist College make up a wide range of different ages, genders, and races. Our graduating class is a reflection of the diversity of Methodist College. However, despite our differences, I quickly learned that we all share one common passion, and that passion is caring for others. It takes an extraordinary individual to pursue a career in healthcare and human service. As students, we're taught to be caring, empathetic, compassionate, generous, and selfless. And we're told to practice with emotional intelligence, confidence, integrity, accountability, humility, and independence. But these characteristics cannot simply be learned throughout our studies. Instead, these are characteristics that we bring to our studies and will make us incredible in the professions to which we now advance. Our professions are filled with extraordinary individuals who use these innate qualities every day and with every patient encounter. So I want to commend each of you for even dreaming of this future, for it speaks to your character. But I also want to commend you for turning your dream into a reality. We have all sacrificed so much over these years, and at times we even thought about giving up. But we persevered to get to this day, and it's finally here. As I was preparing this speech, I thought to myself, what's one word that could appropriately summarize our class? What one word could summarize all the sacrifice, all the hard work, and all the dedication that we've applied to our studies? And it did not take me long, graduates. We are resilient. Resilience is the ability to withstand or recover quickly from difficult situations. As resilient individuals, we understand that life is full of challenges. And while we cannot avoid these challenges, we remain open, flexible, and willing to adapt to change. And I want you guys all to think about it. When we could no longer take our proctored ATI exam twice instead of once, we were resilient. Sure, we were upset, but we didn't let it last long because we knew we had to get back to work. If you've ever challenged an instructor about an answer that you knew to your core was right, we've all done it. You were resilient. And last year, when everything and everyone around us stopped, we kept going. and we worked even harder than before. Amid all the changes and challenges associated with COVID-19, we were resilient. We stared in the face of adversity and pressed through every single time. So as we cherish this moment, let us never forget what it took to get here. And let us carry the resiliency we've developed throughout our studies into our professional careers. Resilient professionals keep their commitments. They respond to problems with courage, and they use difficulties as opportunities for self-growth. Let us also remember and reflect the values of Methodist College, which are human dignity, integrity, inquiry, and social justice. Let these values be reflected through us and to our future patients and individuals in our communities. I'm proud to be a Methodist College graduate, and I'm excited to see how far we'll all go in our professional careers. As many of us prepare to take the NCLEX, remember today. It's your day, and remember that you are resilient. To the graduating class of Methodist College, spring of 2021, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Slaughter, for your dedication, compassion, and inspiring remarks. And thank you for your contributions while studying at Methodist College. Congratulations on your achievements. We look forward to hearing about your successes and achievements as your career unfolds. I invite Dr. Eileen Setti, Chief Academic Officer and Dean of Arts and Sciences, to come forward to present the recommendation for degree conferral.
Thank you, Dr. Pavorty. Before I get to our May 2021 graduates, I want to recognize a special individual. Recently, Dean of Nursing, Dr. Ferguson, and I had the privilege, and this was a true privilege, to present an honorary degree to Mrs. Elizabeth Clausen. Mrs. Clausen could not join us today, but I want to tell you a little bit about this amazing woman. Mrs. Clausen dedicated her life to farming and raising her family here in Central Illinois. In her younger years, she went on several mission trips to Mexico, where she worked in a hospital doing what her son describes as basically everything a nurse does. Mrs. Clausen wanted to return home and complete her degree in nursing. But life got busy. Instead, she worked alongside her husband to manage the farm and raise their children. Mrs. Clausen is currently a patient with Unity Point Health Central Illinois Hospice, and she recently shared with her nurse, a Methodist College graduate, her lifelong dream to become a nurse. Hospice team members contacted Methodist College and asked us to provide an honorary degree. We were thrilled to present Mrs. Clausen with an honorary Bachelor of Humane Nursing. Today, we want to thank her for her years of service helping others and dedication to her community and to her family. Her family is watching now on the live stream, and if you would all help me by turning to the cameras and waving and giving her a round of applause for her work. At our first commencement ceremony this morning, we conferred degrees for students in the Masters of Science in Nursing, the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, the Bachelor of Science in Health Science, the Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Management, the Bachelor of Social Work, the Medical Assistant Certificate, and the Gerontology Certificate. And now we are ready to confer your degrees. At this time, would the students please rise? And faculty, would you please join me in presenting the students? Dr. Pravorty, with the recommendation of the Methodist College faculty, I present to you these candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing Pre-Licensure, the Bachelor of Science in Nursing Pre-Licensure Accelerated, the RN to Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. These students have successfully completed all coursework and satisfied all degree requirements for their respective degrees and certificates.
By the authority vested in me as interim chancellor of Methodist College by the Methodist College Board of Directors, and upon the recommendation of the college faculty and administration, I confer upon each candidate the degree or certificate for which they have completed the requirements, with all the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, on this 15th day of May in the year 2021 in Peoria, Illinois. Congratulations, graduates.
As Dean of Nursing, it is my honor to be able to announce our graduates, the degrees, the Latin honors of our graduates in the Bachelor of Science in Nursing Pre-Licensure, Bachelor of Science in Nursing Pre-Licensure Accelerated, and the RN to BSN Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Graduates in the Bachelors of Science in Nursing may receive a distinction of summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. These represent outstanding grade point averages. Summa cum laude represents a GPA of 3.9 to 4.0. This honor is signified by a gold cord. Magna cum laude represents a GPA of 3.75 to 3.89 and is designated by a silver cord. And cum laude represents a GPA of 3.5 to 3.74 and is designated by a bronze cord. Graduates, please come forward and present your card to Dr. Setti. Tamara Anderson, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Pre-Licensure. Regina Nicole Bennett, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Pre-Licensure. Amanda K. Buchanan, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Accelerated First Degree, Community-Based Primary Care Certificate. Trevor Lewis Bullington, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Accelerated First Degree, Community-Based Primary Certificate. Krista Sue Chisholm, Bachelor of Science in Nursing Pre-Licensure, Gerontology Certificate, Psychology minor, Social and Behavioral Science minor. Haley Nicole Coffey, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Pre-Licensure. Brittany Nicole Danley, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Pre-Licensure. Mary Beth Davis, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Pre-Licensure. Brianna Lynn Fardell, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Pre-Licensure. Lauren Alyssa Feeney, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure. Savannah Grace Fellman, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure. Courtney Chantel Gaspardo, cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure. Becky Ann Hodell, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure. Rachel Marie Hilton, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Accelerated First Degree, Community-Based Primary Care Certificate. Megan Michelle Henderson, summa cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure. Megan Elizabeth Griffin, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure. Haley Marie Holmes, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure. Sierra Sky Jackson, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure. Brianna Elizabeth Jacobs, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure. Elena Ann King, summa cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure. Kimberly Ann Nollenberg, cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure, Psychology minor, Social and Behavioral Science minor. Brianne Elaine Lauder, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure. Okay. Alexis Ewing Lutz, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure. Alicia Marie Manza, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Accelerated First Degree, Community-Based Primary Care Certificate. Catherine Suzanne Marlett, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure. Kayla Marie McKinney, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure. Brianna Rose Malik, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure. Shaquille Shante Moore, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure, Social and Behavioral Science minor. Jamie Lynn Randall, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure. Dalton Gregory Ross, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Prelicensure, community-based primary care certificate. Michaela Kristen Norvell, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, pre-licensure. Hope Louise Newell, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, pre-licensure. Kaylee Cheyenne Ruse, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, pre-licensure, community-based primary care certificate. Ashley Lynn Sheeler, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, pre-licensure. Elizabeth Anisette Slater, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, pre-licensure. Kobe Drew Slaughter, cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, pre-licensure, community-based primary care certificate, diversity, equity, and inclusion minor. Brett Thomas Walton, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, pre-licensure, community-based primary care certificate. Amanda Wade, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, pre-licensure, psychology minor, social and behavioral science minor. Emily K. Swearingen, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, pre-licensure. Christy L. Schmick, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, pre-licensure. Carolyn Chen Warren, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, pre-licensure, psychology minor, social science minor. Danielle DeLynn Weaver, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, pre-licensure. Catherine Renee Wells, summa cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, pre-licensure. Zoe Bai Wetherill, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, pre-licensure. Brianna Shunice Woods, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, pre-licensure. Thank you.
Will the class of 2021 please rise? Now we will join in the time-honored tradition of changing of tassels. Please grasp your tassel and move it from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2021. You are now Methodist College graduates. Please be seated. I am honored to introduce the president of the Methodist College Alumni Association, Professor Shelley Riney. Professor Riney teaches obstetrics and introduction to nursing. She is a graduate of Methodist School of Nursing. Professor Riney is a labor and delivery nurse who has practiced for 40 years in Illinois, California, and North Carolina. Professor Riney presented the history of Methodist College at the Downtown Riverfront Museum in 2019. She is a member of the Golden Key Honor Society and Sigma Theta Tau's Phi Phi chapter of Methodist College. Professor Riney is the newly elected Methodist College Alumni Association president. She has been on the board since 2012. I now present Professor Shelley Riney.
Thank you so much. First of all, congratulations to everybody here. 40 years ago, I was sitting right where... Oh. I know, I've already been told, keep your cool. But you guys know me, so I will try to make it through this. 40 years ago, I was sitting where you guys were, wanting to take on the world and be that great nurse that I knew I could be. I still can't believe it's been 40 years since that happened. I got there the same way you did. I had many defeats, I had challenges, but I had many excelling moments while at Methodist. It was a really hard journey, but it was well worth it. I hope that you find the career path that drives your spirit and makes you want to go to work every day and love what you do. I did, and I still do. I'm sorry. I'll get through it. If you don't believe me, just look to your left, and I bet you can see many more of those people that have graduated from Methodist College and are quite proud of that. But I want to leave you with a few words. The word alumni means graduate, a former student of a college, but I think they're wrong. I'd like to take the word alumni and break it up and remind you of a few things. A for achievement. Remember all that you have achieved and where you began that as an RN. L, lifetime. This commitment you have just made is for a lifetime. I started my lifetime in 1980. Now I know you're all going, I wasn't even born then, but you're going to be saying that to people in the future. I've never looked back once and said, boy, I wish I'd have done something else. This just wasn't for me, ever. Utilize. Use your resources in this college to assist you whenever you need it. You know, we're always here for you. You have a group of people who will stand behind you and support you whenever you need it the most. M, or first, you. Boy, I better forget that. No, I did you. Oh, see, there we go. All right, mentor. Take the time to mentor those who are still in the ranks of students. You know, they might need a little bit of encouragement once in a while. I know you guys never did, but they might. Give back. Always be available to share your story. This can start with becoming a member of the alumni board and getting involved to help support the institution that gave you your wings. N, name drop. Remember this, Methodist College. Whenever you're asked where you went to school, please be proud to say that name. Even though you may not have had things go your way, maybe it wasn't the way you wanted it, as straight a path as you would have liked to, but you're walking out of here with that degree that you wanted, and it's going to lead you to great things. Inspire. Inspire those around you that you meet and care for to go for their dreams. You've just achieved yours. Maybe someone else wants to do the same thing. Be proud of who you are. 5 more words, I'll make it. And the profession that you choose, make sure you share that with your family, your colleagues, and everyone you meet. Once again, congratulations and welcome to Methodist College alumni.
Thank you, Professor Riney, for your dedication to Methodist College, to higher education, and to excellence in nursing and leadership. Professor Riney, I commend these newest alumni to you for membership in the Methodist College Alumni Association. I would like to now acknowledge our board members that are here in attendance helping to celebrate this special day for you. Our chair, Mr. Brian Moody, is on the stage, and I would also like to acknowledge Mr. John Peters, who is in the audience. Thank you for your work, and thank you for guiding Methodist College so we can graduate such wonderful nurses and human services professionals. So now, graduates, will you rise again? And will you please now turn for a moment to face your audience, wherever they are. Please help me congratulate the class of May 2021. Will the faculty of Methodist College please rise? We would like to acknowledge you for your stellar contributions in helping to graduate these outstanding individuals. And for our staff, if you are not already standing, please rise. And we would like to acknowledge you for your support of our graduates and putting on such a phenomenal commencement ceremony. Please be seated now. I want to thank you for choosing Methodist College as your alma mater. When you came to us, we could not have foreseen the challenges that COVID-19 has presented us with. And there was quite a change in the delivery of instruction and also just life in general. But you persevered. You demonstrated your grit and your integrity as you navigated these uncertain waters. We look forward to staying in touch with you to learn where your journey takes you. Whether you stay in the UPH family in Peoria, Illinois, or you follow your dreams across the country or even around the globe, we are confident in the outstanding contributions you will make to the health and well-being of communities that you serve. I extend my sincere thanks to the faculty and staff who have contributed to your education as they freely shared their knowledge, passion, and expertise. Congratulations, Methodist College graduates. We will close our commencement ceremony today with a benediction by Mr. Pat Andreessen. Audience, please remain in your seats until the platform party, faculty, and graduates have recessed. We ask that you please completely exit the building and catch up with your graduates outside to congratulate them for any photo opportunities. Will you please remain standing, or stand, as Chaplain Pat Andreessen comes forward to provide our benediction.
We're almost there. I told first service, same thing I'm going to say to you now. I'm highly motivated in seeing you successful and truly enjoying your career, because at my age, it's almost a certainty that one day I will be laying flat looking up, and some of you will be standing up looking down. And I'd like that to solicit at least a smile. Years ago, I had my very first migraine. Didn't know it was coming, had never had one. Slid to the floor in a hospital hallway And I don't know where all the nurses came from, but they had a blast taking care of me. I want to share with you something that until a year and a half ago, I never thought about. This is the highlight, one of the highlights of my year, to see a new group of professionals join the ranks, because you are truly the future of healthcare. A year and a half ago, globally, we experienced a pandemic. Still experiencing it. I hope nobody has travel plans to India this month. On the front page across the world for over a year, we have been introduced to healthcare professionals who are working every day to address the needs of those who are vulnerable and ill and injured and in need. And they have been showing up. And if you go downtown to one of the hospitals, there are nurses there that are tired, but they are showing up. And it's going to be your challenge to come and join the ranks and show up. And when you do that, you create the possibility of very special things happening for yourself, for our patients, their families, and our community. Let me offer this closing prayer for you. Gracious God in heaven, as the pen is poised over a blank page, ready to start the next chapter in each and every one of these lives, may you guide and direct. May there be challenges along the way. May each and every graduate discover more and more about themselves, what they're made of, what they're able to do, how they're able to contribute, who they will become, and the wonderful difference they will make. Bless those journeys. And as they chase their dreams, please fill their lives with joy. Watch over all those that they love. And may this be a day of absolute celebration for all that has been and all that is about to be. Love them eternally, Father, in your precious Son's name. Amen.
pulled it off, man. Pulled it off. It was well worth it.
City council.
Oh,
I know
okay.
you're probably already sick of hearing that.
What's going on, man?
At the end of Forest Hill, going towards Amber.
Going towards where?
It's the dead end of Forest Hill.
Going towards Prospect? Going towards Blackbeard?
No, going towards Amber Village or Autumn Village.
Is that over past the Curtis on Sterling?
Well, it's off of Sterling. It goes past Sterling. It goes over Sterling and keeps on going down.
By the Lexington Hills Park?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That road is just like the worst in all of Florida.
Still.
You know, if that road was going through Grandview, it'd be fixed.
Yeah?
But that place, I mean, it's the fourth road in all.
Do you know Andre?
And you just can't drive.
Student Affairs?
Some suspension.
Andre, do you know Mr. Peter?